Welcome to our VirtuaLaw Legal Analysis series. In today's episode, we will discuss the meaning, application and sample case of Doctrine of Indelible Allegiance. Let's dive right into it. The doctrine of indelible allegiance is a principle in Philippine law that states that an individual may be compelled to retain his or her original nationality, even if he or she has already renounced or forfeited it under the laws of the second state whose nationality he or she has acquired. Application. The doctrine is based on the principle that allegiance is a debt that is owed to the state of one's birth. This debt cannot be extinguished, even if the individual acquires the nationality of another state. The doctrine of indelible allegiance has been applied in a number of cases in the Philippines. In one case, a Filipino citizen who had naturalized as a U.S. citizen was denied a passport by the Philippine government. The government argued that the doctrine of indelible allegiance prevented the individual from renouncing his Filipino citizenship. The case eventually went to the Supreme Court, which ruled in favor of the government. The doctrine of indelible allegiance is a controversial principle. Some argue that it is an outdated and discriminatory principle that violates the individual's right to nationality. Others argue that the doctrine is necessary to protect the state's security interests. The following are some of the uses of the doctrine of indelible allegiance in the Philippines. To prevent individuals from evading military service by renouncing their Filipino citizenship. To prevent individuals from engaging in espionage or other activities that are harmful to the state. To ensure that individuals who have acquired the nationality of another state continue to be subject to the laws of the Philippines. Sample case. The following are some examples of cases in which the doctrine of indelible allegiance has been applied in the Philippines. Gr. No. L. 409, 1947. In this case, the Supreme Court ruled that a Filipino citizen who had naturalized as a U.S. citizen was not entitled to a Philippine passport. The court held that the doctrine of indelible allegiance prevented the individual from renouncing his Filipino citizenship. G.R. number 177969, 2008. In this case, the Supreme Court ruled that a Filipino citizen who had been convicted of treason could not be extradited to the United States. The court held that the doctrine of indelible allegiance prevented the individual from being subjected to the jurisdiction of another state. The doctrine of indelible allegiance is a complex and controversial principle. It is important to note that the doctrine is not absolute, and there are a number of exceptions to it. For example, the doctrine does not apply to individuals who have been naturalized as Filipinos. Additionally, the doctrine may be waived by the state. Overall, the doctrine of indelible allegiance is a significant principle in Philippine law. It has been used to protect the state's security interests and to prevent individuals from evading their legal obligations. However, the doctrine is also controversial, and there are a number of exceptions to it. That's all for this episode. Stay tuned for more legal insights in our future episode. Remember, understanding the law helps us comprehend the intricacies of our legal system. See you next time. Like and subscribe.